Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be showing you some ways to fly different aircraft in ptfs in Roblox, or Pilot Training Flight Simulator or that's for short, ptfs. But guys, before we get into this, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I hope you enjoy. So this rat Saint Bath and Emily, whatever that says, we'll be going to RNG or Tokyo, whatever you'd like to call it. As you can see, this airport does not have a what's it called? There's things you need to board passengers. I forgot what they're called. Otherwise, we'll just say that they just walk out to the plane and there's stairs there. So first, E to turn on engine, and you just want to get your throttle up around 25%, around 25%. Then when you come to this area here, you want to slow down to like, yeah, you want to go to 20. Everyone from this airport thinks you land from the water, but you actually land from here and you take off into the water, which sometimes leads people to crash because they overrun into the water. But once you just taxi to the runway, you position yourself so you take off. I also probably, yeah. So people don't really know how fuel works in this game. Well, the experienced players do, the noobs don't. So you just gotta sit near the fuel. People think you gotta like click the fuel multiple times and it refuels the airplane. Just refuels automatically. Even if you're stopped or going, it doesn't matter. Yeah, as you can see, my fuel bar is only up. Then everyone think you'd like turn to get out of here, but you actually don't. So I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. So you press P, push back, and then you go backwards. Maximum speed you can go is 5 knots per hour. Or 5 kilometers per hour, however you like to pronounce it. And it doesn't matter if your throttle is at 100%. The note you're in this, you just press P, otherwise your throttle bar would be yellow instead of green. Also, I'm trying to make this as realistic, so I'm trying to stay on the lines, stuff like that. This person isn't that bad. Oh god, this is terrible. If you're new to the game, there's all these control panels here and everything. Cruise mode, I barely use that. It's only good in public servers. I'm not a private server. It's really only good in public servers because you have passages and you have a co-pilot. It's good for like if you're role playing and you want to hand out food carts and stuff like that. So once you get to the runway, not that much. You just throttle that very far down. Then you want to get out of the pushback and you want to put your throttle at 100% so you can take off. You can do this any way you want, in first person, third person, second person, any other ways you got. So you don't want to actually overrun in the water, so basically as soon as that taxi word goes down, take off. That was pretty close. And you don't want to bank your aircraft, so we're going to have to go the long way around the islands, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. If you don't know the names of these airports, it's okay, you're just going to say the islands, because the island we're going to, RNG, you can see it on the map there. It has a few airports. This is terrible. It has Tokyo and a few others. I think like one other is like the Coast Guard station. Yeah, so once you face the direction of your airport and you get to an altitude you'd like, I like to sit around 1,000 to 2,000 feet. Usually I mostly like 1.5 depending on aircraft. As you go higher aircraft, so higher altitudes, the bigger the aircraft. And you just press I so you can hold altitude and you don't really have to do anything. Yeah, and that's basically one way. And we'll have to get to landing. Yeah. Put fog on. Oh god, I can't even see the water. Go with 12 distance to 22. So if your aircraft's going upwards, to see if it's going upwards, you just look at your altitude. Yeah, as you can see, I'm 1,495 feet, very close to 1.5 feet, 1.5 thousand feet. On this aircraft's maximum speed, I think, is 360 knots. Depending on who you like, what you prefer flying, you can press Z for advanced mode. This is like a more realistic but harder mode. Like, it's sort of good and it has its advantages and doesn't. It's real good if you're doing a stunt pilot thing. It's like perfect for that. But if you're not, it's like just casual, usually don't use. And so when you land, you want to have your flaps as low. On 2, you need to press H for that, and after then go up. So once you get closest to your destination, you want to get out of R, and as you can see, advanced stops it up. So you want to get out of advanced. And then you want to go down to 75% throttle. You don't have to reach exactly 75%, but very close to it. Then you want to line yourself up for the runway. I'm probably not going to use the runway. I don't feel like it. Actually, I might. Better position myself up. Alright, then when you get close enough, you want to get your throttle down to 50%. And have your gear down and flaps all the way down, and you'll clear to land. If some people are being ACT, they want you to speak to them. Just do that. Don't ignore them. It's rude. And yeah, see, this is normal landing. Then you just gotta lower your throttle. You can probably fix up the flaps. I should have probably took that fan off, but I didn't have enough time to do it. So you will just be going through there and after there. I am not bothered to do anything. I'll just reset so I can respawn somewhere else. There isn't much more. I'll show you some fighter pilot stuff at Greater Rockfield. This is like the perfect place for stunt because it actually has stunt and all that. It's like on a hillside, and it's really nice and advanced when you're going full speed. So I'm at airbase gear at the moment. So yeah, you probably want to go to modern military. I don't depends on what I'm feeling like. I could be using this AC-130, which is pretty slow to be honest. Or any other of these planes. But I usually use the Shuku Su-27, so that's what I'm gonna use. There isn't any options for it, so you just gotta click it. It's one seat. Lower my volume down. So taking off the same. Not that much of a difference. You don't have to go all the way to the end of the runway sometimes. Just depending on the aircraft. If it's a VTOL, you don't even need a runway. Same with helicopters. It's so better in first person. Yeah, you just hold W, take off. Since it's a firepower, you don't really need to worry about banging it that much. Once you know where you're going, you're good. You need to get used to the controls. It's not that much difference between it. This plane can go up to 1,000 kilometers an hour or it's actually military planes in this game use it, most people use it because they're not like when you get to use passenger aircraft. They're also like a lot faster. So when you do stunt piloting, you actually have to watch your fuel, otherwise you we'll just actually, yeah. So, like, there's a good stunt all over the map. Like, you get badges for doing so. Cause like there's one at Tokyo Orange Island, and you get a badge if you do it. I'm not gonna the other thing great about Roblox has is these rings for stuff following. They're like really, some aircraft are really good at stuff following, some aren't. Mine upside down. So if you don't know where you are in this point, you need to watch your altitude or else you will crash in the water. So yeah, it's not that much else. On different podcasts depend on where you're landing. Also if you're doing Coast Guard, helicopters, I don't know if you've done that later. The helicopters are pretty different, especially the J-Hawk. It's exceptionally different and it's not much of a rescue helicopter because it's hard to like get it on top of above the water, and I don't think I'm going to crash on that. Stuck. Jeez, and now I'm stuck. Oh, well, landing here. So yeah, depending on what you're stunt holding, if I can make it to an engine, I will show you guys. I'll do so much else in this video. I don't think it'll take that long to get there. I'm not sure where anything else but French and Grey Rock Field where everything is. So yeah, we will get there pretty quick. So I think I can see the island. Is that just the horizon? Can't see fucking got just a bit of here at the yeah, we're approaching our orange real fast. Like real fast. Well, that's supposed to tell so like 1,350 knots an hour. Yeah, we're going to get very fast. I can already see it. Yeah, so depending on what aircraft you're using, depends on where your location is and everything. Because like if you're using a big aircraft, you probably should land at a big airport. Because if you're using A380, always land at bigger airports and like never land at Luca or the aircraft carrier. Because you're going to get stuck and it's just yeah. So that's like basically it for this video. Yeah, this one was probably one of the best, second best for stuff holding and everything. It doesn't have the rings, but they do have a dashboard. I'll slow myself down so I don't crash like I'm about to. If you go think it's this bridge, you don't crash like doing it, you go under the, oh not wrong bridge. That bridge, right there. Yeah, that bridge. Okay, I'll just position myself up, and that's how you get the badge, I think, by going under there. I already have it, so if I go under it and I don't get a badge, because I think I already have it. It's pretty easy, you just gotta make sure you don't hit the water, and it's just like that. Also don't hit trees. First person flying is honestly probably the best, as it shows a realistic point of view, realistic first person point of view in the cockpit. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.